Looking for people in our lives that can tell us the truth, regardless of what it costs. You want people that you don't have to wonder about whether or not they're being sincere or genuine or honest. So secondly, we want people who have the right heart, people that love with the pureness of heart. Remember, in Proverbs 22 and verse 11, the Bible says this: he who loves purity of heart and has grace on his lips, even kings or people in authority will always seek to be around people like that because their heart is right. This is how that translates. For instance, there are things that you and I both do. Oftentimes, we react in certain ways that are not consistent with our heart. And we often tell people, please charge that to my head and not my what? Heart. So you have this person who has a friend, and they've been friends for a year, and they've developed a pretty good friendship. And then you have this new person who comes in, they've been friends for a few weeks. The person who has been a friend for a year is somewhat intimidated by the new friend for fear that they might lose place in your life. As a result, the person who's been a friend for a year begins to whisper things to you about this new person to cause suspicion and doubt about the sincerity of their being in your life, because it really is rooted not in the lack of integrity of the new friend, but the lack of security of the old friend. You go on by folks' house and all just don't want to go home. They're giving you all kind of signals. Early morning tomorrow. They washing dishes, trying to send you all kind of messages. They folding clothes. You see her chilling. Every time they want to go, you want, can we go? Can I come over? Can I come over? Can I? Let me miss you. Let me miss you. Developer will always bring out the best in you, right? Bringing out the best in you. A developer brings out the best in you, okay? Wow. Yeah, but a developer doesn't have to be even a person who's saved. They can be one of those people that, that's unsaved, because you can learn by default, like, because you so jacked up, you cool, you bring out the best of me. I want to be a better man looking at you. I want to be a better woman. Interestingly enough, Jesus ministered to thousands, trained hundreds, equipped 12, but had 3 intimate friends. And designers mentor us in marriage and child rearing and business and a variety of other areas. And designers can be people who are acquaintances or strangers or even people who are dead, because they can design our lives through scriptures, books, tapes, articles, seminars, you see? A disturber is that person who, like Deuteronomy 32 and 11, when the Bible says that an eagle stirs her nest, and when the eagle stirs her nest, she is doing this so the eaglets will get out of the nest and learn to fly, or they will die. So what she does, it looks very violent, it looks very insensitive, but she flutters her wings and allows those eaglets to get out of the nest. She says, you're going to have to learn how to do this. And so she gets them out of their comfort zone. What a disturber does is ask questions that nobody else wants to ask you. Few people will play this role in your lifetime. It requires mutual vulnerability, accountability. People that have insight, they know how to exhort and rebuke. They know how to keep you on the right track. They can talk to you in your most vulnerable point. Proverbs 27:6 says, the wounds of a friend are trustworthy, but the kisses of the enemy are excessive or deceitful.
To view this message in its entirety, please visit MountZionAnywhere.org.
You ought to praise him like you know who he is.